What we have is someone parked in the police parking spot only, as probably a supervisor. So I'm going to come down here and video and see what I can find out. Yeah, what's up?
Over here, conducting some interviews with these folks, some kids.
Uh-huh.
You can stay back on over here, but he needs to be able to have some privacy.
He can conduct the interview while I'm on this side.
Okay, I'm asking you to stay over here so he can do the interviews. Okay.
Why can't I stand against the fence over here?
I'm asking you to be respectful of other people. Okay?
Uh-huh.
I don't know what's going on, but I think they deserve to be able to talk with the officer with a little bit of privacy.
So I can't hear what's going on against the fence over here, but I can at least see what's up with the car.
What's going on.
Well, I know. But I want to at least videotape.
You can video from right here.
Well,
I'm
it's
saying you can't video.
you're just making it difficult for me to videotape and see what's going on.
I think I'm making it difficult for you to hear the conversation. Yes, I am.
No, I'm not. I can't hear the conversation from this side.
And that's my intent.
Right.
Okay. So
But I want to find out if the car was involved in an accident with a police car or what. You know.
Welcome to video from here. Okay. But I don't want you interfering with what we're doing. And if you coming over there compromises our investigation,
I'm not going over there. I want to go over here.
and that would do the same thing, I believe.
You believe it would?
Compromise our investigation and interfere with our ability to conduct the investigation? Yes, I do.
Well, there's no crime scene tape up.
I didn't say there's a scene here.
Okay. So, but you're saying I can't walk down the sidewalk because I would interfere with your investigation.
You can walk down the sidewalk and keep on walking. It's free to go. But if you're going to stop and audio record the conversation the officer is having with potential victims, that's not okay.
I said I can't audio record that far.
I don't know what the capabilities of your equipment are. Okay, but you seem very concerned about an incident that. Are you aware of what's going on?
I have no idea.
Okay, then why not allow them a little bit of privacy to talk with the officer?
Well, you know, like I said, I'm more willing to stand on this side and videotape across. I just want to see what's going on.
Okay. Well, I've told you that I believe that's going to be interfering with the investigation since you're recording.
And
I don't know what other purpose.
And how's that interfering with your investigation?
Again, I believe that they have the right to have a private conversation with the officer.
Mm-hmm.
You're free to ask for police reports later.
Mm-hmm.
Request that through our records division.
Right. Well, in order for me to do that, I'd have to...
Audio recording the conversation with the officer, I don't believe it's appropriate right now.
Okay, I'm not...
I do not know what this is about.
Mm-hmm. So if you don't know what this is about, then you can't say if I'd be interfering or not.
Mr. West, I don't believe I'm asking anything that's unreasonable.
Yeah, well, I understand what you're saying. When I was walking up here, I was watching dude look at his car and stuff. Like maybe there was a collision between his car and a police vehicle.
There's no collision between a police car and cars.
Okay. So why did he park in a police parking spot, not in the driveway or in the parking lot?
That's what the officer's sorting out.
Part
of what they're sorting out.
Part of what they're sorting out.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you don't mind me asking, what's this all about?
This Mr. West, I don't know. I was over there, but again, I believe that they have the right to have a private conversation with the officer.
Yeah. Well, I see the officer standing over there not having a conversation with anyone right now.
What's that?
I see the officer standing over there having a conversation with no one right now.
One person over there.
Mm. But you still haven't explained to me why standing near the fence on this side would be interfering over there.
I think I've explained that a number of times. You can play your recording back.
Mm-hmm. So the main thing is that I can't walk down this street and video record that without going to jail.
I didn't say that, Mr. West. I suggest maybe you just go home and play back the recording. I think that covers the conversation.
So I can't walk down here and video record.
That you couldn't, and I think I've covered that as well.
Oh, you said it'd be interfering.
I said if you want to just walk down the street and continue down to MLK, like you're actually going somewhere,
but
that's fine, but I don't believe that's what your intent is.
No, my intent is to come over here to like where that tree is and video
and audio record. You're free to video,
mm-hmm.
but I don't think, again, I'm not saying this for, I don't know, the umpteenth time,
mm-hmm.
it's appropriate. While we're sorting this out, I think that they're entitled to a little bit of privacy to have a conversation with the officer.
Mm-hmm. But, so if I went by that tree right there and started video recording, I wouldn't go to jail?
What's that?
If I went to where that tree is right there and video recorded across the street?
I'm not going to play what if with you. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You seem to be very familiar with our policies, our procedures, and with state statutes.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Am I right?
Yep.
Okay. So you make that decision for yourself. Okay? I've cautioned you, and I've told you what I believe is appropriate and what's not appropriate.
Right. But under state statute, I can go over there and video record across unless a police officer tells me I can't do that.
Okay. I've told you what you can't do, or what I don't think is appropriate.
Okay.
In this situation right now.
Right.
Okay? And again, if you're unclear on that, play your recording back.
Mm-hmm.
My suggestion.
Because I know under state statute, if you told me I couldn't video record from there and I video recorded across, that would be interfering. But with that, but if there's no...
Mr. West, let me ask you, why do you think it's so unreasonable for me to ask you to allow them some privacy to have a conversation with the officer?
Because
why is that unreasonable?
Because I'm used to officers saying, well, you can't be, can you stay behind this line? And then all of a sudden, well, can you go up to the corner? And then can you go to the telephone pole on the other side of the corner? And stuff like that.
How well do you react to that?
Well, there's a few officers that don't like my reaction.
Okay. And all I'm asking you is to give them what I believe is a reasonable amount of space to have a conversation with the officer.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I understand.
I keep coming back to the word reasonable.
Right.
Okay. The statutes are filled with that word.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's reasonable for me to ask you to give them a little bit of privacy for a conversation while we're sorting out what's going on?
I think reasonable is about 10 feet.
Okay, I could hear part of the conversation from here, so I'm sure that you're recording it. And again, I think it's reasonable that they're able to have a little bit of privacy.
Right.
With the officer. I'm not saying that you can't video record or anything like that. I'm saying I think that you should give them a little privacy.
Yeah.
Does that seem unreasonable?
It doesn't seem unreasonable about giving privacy, but
What's up, Robert?
Not much. What's happening, Matthews?
All I know is that's some boring stuff over there.
It's some boring stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure you get something a lot better than that. Like an action piece. You'll sell your action piece a lot better than two women just talking to a cop.
Well, see, I don't know what this is about. All I know is I came in and they're parked in a supervisor spot.
Okay.
And so that's
Where's the supervisor spot?
where they're,
There?
yeah, where they're parked.
Okay.
You know, where if someone wanted to just make a police report, they'd go park in the police.
Maybe it was an emergency, or they thought it was some kind of an emergency situation.
Yeah.
Maybe they were scared and they just anchored it the first cop they saw. That happens sometimes.
Yeah. And so that's what drew my attention, was where they were parked,
Right.
and there was a bunch of them and one officer.
Are you gonna go downtown today?
I plan on it.
What time is that all? I forget.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. Oh shoot! I'll still be at work.
You'll still be at work.
Gosh, darn
Why, you
it.
think?
Hey, if I'm down there and I see you, you're not gonna give me a hard time, right? We're buddies, right?
Are you gonna wear riot gear?
Probably. You've never seen me in riot gear.
Yeah. I tell you what, I'll avoid you.
Like Switzerland?
I'll avoid you
Okay.
as much as I can. Now, if you're like this one officer over there in Southeast, where I moved to the side and she moved to the side, and I moved over a little bit more and she moved over a little bit more.
Who's that?
I forgot her name. She works out of Southeast.
What does she look like?
She's like, looks like half white, half Hispanic.
Okay.
Her mom works over here. Her mom used to be a sergeant in Central. And she voluntarily lowered her rank for some reason. She never said why.
Oh. What's your dad up to?
He's at the house. He just got through having surgery
What kind?
on his nose. He had cancer.
How'd it go?
It went good. They got rid of it, and then they found another kind on there while they were doing that. That if it got into the bloodstream, it'd go all over the place.
Is it like melanoma, or was it the lesser kind of skin cancer?
One was melanoma,
Uh-huh.
and they sat there and said that one's aggressive, one wasn't.
Okay. Does he have to have any radiation or chemo?
They're gonna give him medicine for his nose. He got to put that on in December, and it's gonna make his nose all red.
How old is he now?
72.
Did you lose my card?
I got your card somewhere.
Do you need another card?
Sure.
All right, Robert. You have a good day, and if you see me, remember we're still pals. Okay?
Yeah, I know. All right. Wow. So I'm really not sure what's going on here. Just the fact that the police wanted me to not film gives me hope that something will happen or something serious. You know. Okay, fire just showed up. So so the firemen are dealing with that baby, looks like. So the fire department looks like they're cleaning that baby for some reason. See, they're cleaning that baby's head. There's the So they're cleaning the baby. Fire department's busy trying to get out whatever's in that baby carrier. I'm gonna stop the recording and make another one.